That's more like it. Unlike this from last weekend. One of my least favorite parts about watching people's YouTube videos, watching them set up their tents. So I went out and got one of these new state-of-the-art, first to hit the market tents, where all you have to do is snap your fingers and the whole thing goes up. All right, so welcome to this edition of Dirt Road Reset. My name is Chad. We also got Scott with us.
Hello, everybody.
Scott's got some new additions to his truck tent. Got the Wii Boost up there, look at that. The Iron Man tent, that's not new, but the Dan Shell Outdoors awning. But so far, you know, I've got the stove from Dan Shell, and it's a great stove, so I think we're gonna be pleased with this. Scott, why do birds fly south for the winter, do you know?
Because it's cold up north.
No, it's too far to walk.
Funny.
Why do moon rocks taste better than earth rocks?
Don't know that one.
They're meatier.
Dad jokes.
Terrible, right? That's not why they're watching. Right? In fact, I probably just lost subscribers just because of that right there, huh? Guys, the only disadvantage to bringing Scott along on my camping trips is that he always, without fail, one-ups every meal that I make. And not one-ups like an understatement. Like, he's got hash browns. What do you got in there? Hash browns, eggs,
Country gravy,
sausage. Yeah, come on. It's amazing. This guy's a cook.
I'm a grown boy.
Yeah, he's growing, right? Hey, listen, hit that like button down below. It helps a lot. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Be made aware of when these videos come out. And what else? Oh yeah, check out the new join feature next to the subscribe. You can become a member for as little as $2 a month and get access to behind the scenes footage, pictures, you name it. Pretty soon here we might be discontinuing the Patreon service. Don't hold me to that, but if you're a fan of Patreon and you'd rather donate that way, you can head over to the Patreon page. And all these links are down below in the description. The Patreon membership levels are exactly the same as the YouTube ones. It goes a long way. All right, so it wouldn't be a Scott and Chad camping video without a tour of the campsite at night. Again, not sure how well it's showing up, but we've got these cool the oil lanterns going. This is random. I just asked Scott what was going on behind us here, and he's got a regular house lamp plugged into his power station here. Hey, it works. It's putting off good light. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 oil lanterns, and the nightstand light and our fire. I don't know if we've ever shown the inside of Scott's truck here too. He's got lights up here. This is the bottom of the RTT. So this is his diesel heater set up. He's got the hose going up into there. Sit on the side here. Okay, in the truck tent now, and it's about 38 degrees outside, so roughly 38 degrees Fahrenheit, 3 degrees Celsius. Light breeze. It's chilly. Inside the tent here, though, with the diesel heater going, we're at 60 degrees, so it's working, and that's on one of the lowest settings too. What a great, I cannot wait to see this view in the morning when we open up the tent. It's going to be pretty epic. The moon right now is so stinking bright. I mean, it's casting shadows when you walk. You don't even need a flashlight outside, which is kind of cool. Where it's unfortunate is, one of the reasons I love getting out like this is looking at the stars. If you've never seen the stars while out in the middle of nowhere, looking up, if you live in the city, it's a nice drastic change. But looking up at the stars in a clear sky with no city lights around, it's breathtaking. This moon, though, is so bright that it's taking away from that. I don't know if you can see outside here or not. Probably not, but in the morning it's going to look really cool. Let me get these clothes off, get in my pajamas, get into the sleeping bag. We're going to check out some shortwave. If you've never heard of shortwave, I don't want to go into the whole details of it right here. Look it up. It's pretty cool stuff. It takes a special type of radio receiver, and it basically picks up radio stations from all over the world via radio signal, not internet. What's different about shortwave as opposed to like just listening to internet radio from around the world is that shortwave stations are typically coming out of third world countries, with the exception of like the evangelical Christian stations here in the United States that are blasting their signals all over the world. But they're geared for people in poverty-stricken nations, I guess, for lack of a better term, that don't have internet, or it's geared for people that want agenda-free. Well, I shouldn't even say that, because a lot of the shortwave stations that you hear out there definitely are propaganda stations, especially right now with all the stuff that's going on around the world and in Europe and Ukraine and all that stuff. A lot of cool stations that are coming out of that part of the country that are propaganda stations that are unable to be regulated by the local governments. They can't be censored because it's strictly by radio wave. We'll see if we can pick up a few. Let me get out of these clothes here, and we'll get that fired up. Okay, so this is your atypical shortwave receiver. This one is special because it is about 35 years old. They make much newer ones that are still being made now. I just got to look up shortwave radio. This one here is sentimental to me, and it's also highly regarded in the shortwave hobby as one of the best shortwave radios ever made. It's the Sony ICF 2010. And let's turn around. These don't work very well in city environments because of all the what they call RF noise. electrical outlets, LED lights and stuff like that, they all mess with the radio spectrum. So out in the middle of nowhere like this, they work really well. Let's see what we can find here. Okay, so we might get some ham radio guys. This is probably a lot of pirate radio stations too in the shortwave band. People just operating radio stations out of their house from around the world. This right here is called the WWV time signal. It's used by the military and a bunch of other three-letter organizations. It basically keeps standard time at 5 megahertz. It's broadcast out of Fort Collins, Colorado. But you can hear it all over the world.
And would you give me an assurance, Jesus, that I'm now a part of your family?
A lot of Christian stations, too. Let's go up here so we can find some of the stations that are broadcasting out of Cuba.
Divulgado por el gobierno de Estados Unidos, donde manifiesta preocupación por el respeto a los nacional, mientras se ha exigido al bloque comunitario y sus instituciones.
There's Radio Havana, Cuba.
Frente a esa política unilateral de Washington.
Monaco isenga amategeko ya leta yayo n'ibintu bidasanzwe kumwimukira kuba yazamuka ku muvuduko nk'uwo.
I have no idea what language that is. It's not Latin. It's not obviously Spanish or anything. Or that's crazy. It almost sounds South American of some sort.
Imyaka irindwi gusa kumuhatanira uwo mwanya n'iki kimutera intege.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Comment down below if you know what this is.
Umubyeyi wacu akanywa papa dukoreshaga bible study yatwigishaga ijambo ry'Imana. Gukura kwacu rero twasize dusenga twizera ijambo ry'Imana. Noneho umenya gutandukanya njyewe n'ibintu bindiraho, umenya gutandukanya uwo ndiwe.
I have no idea. There's a couple ham radio guys.
So yeah, propagation must really kind of be crappy. Where do you hear this? The solar flux is 103. The A index is 30.
Couple little guys talking about solar flux.
Put a boy in the Girl Scouts, and I just got home and got a phone call.
Another ham radio guy here. We're in the 80 meter band of the ham radio spectrum.
They say that that jam, accusing me as his friend, it just put some audio on this.
I know that might not seem cool to most of you, but I think it's pretty rad. I'm going to bed. I'm pretty tired and looking forward to a fun-filled day in the morning. Good morning. Slept pretty good. I will tell you that diesel heater, man, it works great. It is. It's 49 degrees outside, Fahrenheit. It is 82 degrees Fahrenheit inside the tent here. And a couple hours ago, I woke up and turned the heater off because it was turning into a sweat lodge in here. We're awake now. It's about 7 in the morning and getting hungry for breakfast. Let's look and see what awaits us outside the tent here. I'm really curious to see what this view looks like this morning. Sweet baby Jesus. That's a pretty cool view to wake up to. And then your cell phone goes off. Granola with milk and blueberries. Let's try that out. If you're into these Mountain House freeze-dried backpack meals, Scott has informed me that he was watching a video on YouTube here. Apparently, they're going to stop manufacturing these. Most of us get these at Walmart or outdoor stores and whatnot. They're pretty pricey, but for some reason, they're going to stop making them here pretty soon. So if you're a fan of them, stock up on them. I'm not sure if they're going to stop making them altogether for a while or like indefinitely, but they're definitely going to stop. When did you say they're going to stop making them?
They've already stopped making them, so once stores run out, they run out.
Yeah.
And there's going to be an update from Mountain House in the middle of June.
Update in the middle of June. It's kind of a shame. They do have some tasty backpacking meals, but they are expensive. But I mean, we're already paying close to $5 a gallon for gas to go camping, so why not pitch in another $10 for a meal, right? Scott and I are just sitting here chilling, enjoying the view, and hopefully you're able to take in some of that as well by watching these videos. You know, one of the cool parts, and we've mentioned it in past videos, that Scott and I like to do is we're not big into the whole campground sort of camping. You know, there's a time and a place for that, especially, you know, if you got young kids or somebody new to camping, and they want, like, you know, a vault toilet or something like that. There are some great options out there for that. But one of the pleasures that Scott and I take in the type of camping we do is not only the camping aspect, but driving around and looking for new spots while we're camping. That's half the adventure for me. And granted, it does take a vehicle that's capable of doing that, but you know, you can do it in a two-wheel drive vehicle too, depending on where you're at. Just do your research and be safe about it. Like I mentioned earlier, we were driving around this whole entire area a couple months back, and we discovered this spot, and we haven't seen a single person. Well, I take that back. We saw one guy yesterday.
Side by side.
A side by side. But for the most part, when you go out and you explore and you find these spots tucked way back in, you're really getting secluded, and you find some really cool spots. So I encourage you to do that. You know, there's apps out there for, you know, camping spots. 9 times out of 10, those are going to point you to campgrounds. And again, I'm not knocking campgrounds, but if you really want to get out and get the true experience of camping, push your limits and put the car in 4-wheel drive, or if you don't, you know, just take that dirt road a little bit farther and see what else is out there. In a little bit, I'm going to show you some pictures that Scott took from his hike this morning, some really epic shots. But that gave me a really cool idea. So thanks, Scott. What I want you guys to do is, if you are out and you're camping and you're along your dirt road to reset, send me your pictures. I'd love to see them, and I'll feature them in future videos. The easiest way to send those to me would be to go down in the link below or in the description below. You can email them to me at my email address. The easiest way to do it is to head over to our Facebook page and post them over there, or our Instagram page. Again, I want to see your dirt road reset adventures and share them with everybody else. I already know what you're saying. Chad, why are you eating another MRE? Listen, I do this for your viewing pleasure, okay? Not for my appetite pleasure. I'm just trying to get rid of them. And I haven't had this one. This is menu 16, the chicken burrito bowl. MRE from the Department of Defense. Warfighter recommended, warfighter tested, and warfighter approved. I don't know, we've talked about that before, so let's see what this one has to offer. Okay. Real quick. We've got the chicken burrito bowl. The heating packet. Baked snack crackers, hot and spicy cheddar flavor. That might be pretty good. Filled French toast from Sterling Foods. Filled French toast. Let's see what that looks like. Cheese spread, probably the best thing in the whole MRE. We got some plain tortillas. Orange flavored juice. Drab spoon. Salt, toilet paper. Wipe, coffee, and milk, powdered milk. Hot sauce. And then your MRE heater right here. Come on. Everybody knows you always put your cheese spread into the heater packet as well. And you put the lime in the coconut. Don't overfill it. And then you prop it on a thing. Isn't that what they call it, Scott?
Something.
On something. You got to prop it on. It says on the instructions, prop it on a rock or something. Let's see what this filled French toast looks like. Not what I would have imagined. It smells good. By the way, this MRE is from 2017. It's now 2022. The temperature dot on it was good, so these things last for decades. But looks like it's got a cinnamon filling in there. That's decent. That's not bad, man.
Nice.
You wanna try it?
Try a little bit of that.
Yeah, that's good. That's probably one of the best things I've ever had out of an MRE, to be honest with you. Woo. All right, well, another trip in the books for Scott and I here on Dirt Road Reset. Listen, thanks for joining us. Please, if you liked the video, just hit the thumbs up down below. Leave some comments down below. I definitely answer all the ones that I see. And by all means, hit the subscribe button. That way you can see all the videos as soon as they come out. Like I say in all the videos, if you or someone you know is suffering from anything racking the mind, stress, anxiety, addiction, PTSD, complex PTSD, postpartum, bipolar, you name it. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you feel like your life is being lived on the edge of a cliff and all it's going to take is a small gust of wind to blow you over, please get some shoes on, jump in the car, do what it takes, find that dirt road to reset, because I guarantee you somewhere along that dirt road you're going to find a little bit of serenity. Join us next time and take care, friends. Happy Easter.